live video, don't I? I promise you. Soft OP. Soft OP. How are you, Soft? How are you doing today? Now that you asked, let me go and wear my ring. Now that you asked, let me go and wear. Yes, I am married. Happily married. I'm already. All right, Soft Okopi. Please, Soft, are you related to Peterson Okopi? Please tell me yes. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are joining my live for the very first time, hey girl, hey guy. Soft, are you still there? Soft, you asked if I was married. Yes, I am married. Happily married, I must say. Right. So I don't know if you're the all right. Good evening. Welcome to day 18 of our 30 days life challenge, you guys. Today I just decided to bring you guys in a glad tidings. I don't know, I'm already laughing. I'm already laughing. I don't know what. Please, who just joined me, who just liked my video, please drop me a message. Patrick Ryder. Hi Patrick, how are you doing? Welcome to my life. Hey guys, welcome so much. Welcome to my life. Please, if you're just joining, do give me a thumbs up. Go to the right side of your screen, you will see 3 dots. Just click there, you will see where to give me a like, or however you can, just give me a thumbs up. All right, Patrick, hi, how are you? Thank you for joining today. So today is day 18 of our 30 days life challenge, and you guys, today we are talking about the crazy things that I did as a teenager. I know for some of us who are in our 20s, 30s, 40s, as the case may be, or even above, there was one time that you were a teenager, all right, and there were some things that you did then that you thought made sense, which of course now you can see in your what's it called now, in your 20s or in your 30s or 40s, as the case may be. So today I just want us to share, and we talk. And if you are somehow a teenager, which I doubt, but if I have it as a teenager, what are you doing is Nepali language. I am talking to you and I can actually understand Nepali, so to save us time, energy and all that, I would say just type it in English. I do not have the luxury of time to be checking the meaning of what you are going to type. All right, so thank you for joining. Please do send me a message down in the comments, as we are having a very interesting topic today. Today we are talking about the crazy things that I did as a teenager. So if you're just seeing my beautiful face on the streets of YouTube on Charity Oshiberu Avenue, welcome on board. Yes, I am from Africa. I am from Nigeria, precisely. I'm based in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. I'm also Nigerian and YouTuber, and that is why you are seeing my face, my beautiful face on the streets of YouTube. All right, so I might look like a teenager, but I promise you, I am not a teenager. I am in my 30s. I am in my early 30s. All right. That I did as um 6, I'm going to sleep. Keep to meet tomorrow by good. Oh, all right, good night to you. It's still evening here. I think this is past 5 p.m. on this side. Hi Crystal, welcome to this live. Thank you for joining. So Crystal, today we are going to be talking about this topic. We're going to be doing it together, and I want you to be dropping your thoughts down in the comments. This conversation is going to be very, very interactive. So please, should I go first or you go first? What are the crazy things that you did as a teenager? Things that, oh, I miss you too, Crystal, thank you for joining. Thank you for missing me. You know how I blush when you guys, genuinely show me your love or praise me the way I look and all of that. I miss you so much. So today, now that you missed me, Crystal, I want us to do this together. Please do not keep me quiet in the comments, alright? Just, think. What are, even if it's just one thing. See, none of us became a teenager that didn't do one crazy thing. What is one crazy thing that you did as a teenager? That is, if you are not a teenager. And if you're a teenager, what is that one thing that you do now that you just think that it makes sense to you, right? But doesn't make sense to your parents? So please drop your thoughts down in the comments, okay? I do not want you to please be quiet. Crystal, please do like this like my live. I don't know, that's the first thing that you guys should do, so that others who are online can be notified that we are live right now, okay? So while I'm waiting for your comments, so thank you, but then give me a thumbs up, thumbs me up. Go to the right side of your screen. That's if you're using your phone. You will see the three dots there. Open it, and then you see the place where you need to give me a thumbs up. All right. So Crystal, I used to dare. What is that one thing that you did as a teenager that you thought made sense? You just realized how crazy it was. What's that one thing? I want us to talk about it together. Thank you guys for joining. Please, if you're just joining my live, please give me a thumbs up. Thumbs me up, alright? Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Today we're having a very important and fun topic here. Crazy things that I did as a teenager. Alright, I always tell people over and over again, I am not a teenager. I look really young, yes. It's because I am, but I am not Gen Z, neither am I a teenager, right? So what is that one thing that you did as a teenager that you felt was right, but growing up now you just realized that was bullshit? Hey, please, who do I have here? Don't keep me quiet. That's the way today's live is going to be, right? It's a conversational live stream. I want us to have conversation today, right? So for me, I did so many crazy things. I'm not even going to lie. So one time, I remember that I ran out of home, packed my things, and wanted to be associated with my classmates' family. I didn't want my mother to be my mother anymore. I was willing to be another person's child because I liked the idea of what that family looked like. Right, so it was this time around, it was even me and my sister. So we would go to these people's house and we would see the way that their father and their mother would love upon them, and so they had a figure. So growing up now, I just realized this. Maybe it's out of what we lacked, right? That yes, but as a matter of fact, we did it twice to the same family. Like I did that. I packed my bag. I didn't like the idea of what my home looks like, what my mother looks like, the idea, so we ran out of the house. So they were and the crazy thing is that they lived like, say, 3 buildings away from our house. So that's now where I want to be. And funny enough, these people were actually Muslims, right? So we were even prepared to become Muslims with them, whatever it was. So in our head, we are going to experience the love that we were seeing these parents project on their children, right? But shout out to the woman anyways. She kept telling us that it's not done that way. It's not done that way. You don't do that. Even changing what I do. is anybody like me that has been vibing to new Moses Bliss and Chandler Moore's song? Has anybody listened to the latest Moses Bliss and Chandler Moore's song? What's the title again now? This your love is all I want. This your grace is my one embrace. Daddy, what I love is here. So I've been vibing to the new Moses Bliss and Chandler Moore's song. Like, you guys, it's been in my head, living rent free. I'm not even going to lie. This is the second time you guys are making Chandler Moore speak Igbo. The other time was oh mema. Hey, you know. So now is it Bakala Missy? You know. It I'm changing. Okay, so please, who is the one person that I have here so that I can start this hot gist that I'm giving you today? Please, if you just send me a message. Oh Lord, where are you going? Where are you going? Bully Kai. Oh, I hope that I got that name right. Hi, Bully. Hi, okay, in Kai. I hope I got the name right. Thank you for joining. Please do give me a thumbs up on this live, alright? Please, where are you joining me from? Thank you for joining. Please send me a message. Today's live is a very interactive one, so please let's interact. We're having a conversation, and the title is The Crazy Things That I Did as a Teenager. Thank you. Thank you for liking. Please go ahead to give me a message. Oh, you're from South Africa. How is South Africa today? Bully, I don't know how old you are, but I don't know if you are in your 20s or 30s, as the case may be, right? So today we're having a conversation about the crazy things that you probably did as a teenager. Why I call it crazy, it mustn't be something hilarious. It must be something that now that you are in your 20s or your 30s or 40s, as the case may be, you just realize how crazy that was and how stupid that was, because it made sense to you then, but it didn't make sense to probably your guardians, your parents, or whoever was around you. But it made sense to you then, but now you just saw how much it didn't make sense, right? I'm not saying come out here to tell me that you've murdered somebody. No, I'm just saying share your experience. Like, I will share mine. Mine is, at one point I remember packing my load and leaving my house because I wanted to associate with another family other than my mother. I didn't want my mother to be my mother anymore because I liked the idea of that other family, right? The love that they experienced in their family. So it was not that I grew up that I realized what was driving me at that time. It was out of the things that we lacked. So I come from a dysfunctional home where we were raised by just my mom and her siblings, right? And you know, we didn't have my dad in the picture for a long time. So when we go, so this particular friend or classmate of mine that we had was Kazim, matter of fact, a Muslim, and we were Christians, right? But we liked the idea of what that family looked like, so we wanted to experience that kind of love. When we go to their house, we see the way their mother provides for them, their father comes to pick them up from school, and all of that. We liked the idea of the family, and we didn't. Why I'm saying we, my sister. Network, you cannot try me this evening, cause network, you cannot try me this evening, cause this conversation must have it. Network, you cannot want to try me this evening. Ah, Yeah. Please, who do I have on this live? I'm up here also. Please send me a message down in the comments so that I'm already laughing. Today's topic, it gets as it be because it's sort of personal to me, right? The crazy things that I did as a teenager, you guys. So in case you see my beautiful face on your screen, trust me, I'm not a teenager. I'm just young in my look. Yeah, I have a young face. I like to say that. I don't like to say I have a small face. So I have a young face. I have young appearance. So, but I'm not a teenager. I'm in my 30s. I'm in my early 30s. Let's just get that out of the way. So today I'm sharing with you some of the crazy things that I did as a teenager. You guys want to listen. And of course I wanted to share yours. Now is not the time to say, oh, I was pregnant as a teenager. If you want to share that, that's still fine. But you can just share. So I remember hilarious moments or occasions as a teenager. So the first on my list, please do send me a message down in the comments so that I will know who just joined. So the first on my list is having to remember that a time came in my life when I didn't fancy my family anymore, or my mother. In fact, I wanted to be associated with another family. So my sister and I packed our bags and then we left the house. We didn't want my mother to be our mother anymore. We wanted to be in another family, bearing their name, doing everything with them. That was because we fancied. Why are you believing now? Eh? To make me I will have to be starting all over again. Who should stay on the live now? So, we fancied the idea of what the other family looks like. So we packed our bags. These people were not related to us. Matter of fact, they are not even Christians. They are not even from our tribe. So to know how crazy that was. So my sister and I packed our bags and we wanted to be a part of them. And the crazy part was that this particular family lived like 3 to 4 houses away from where we lived. Imagine. Teenage brain. Teenagers and their crazy thinking. And it's the way that we thought that we were actually doing something novel and nice at the time. So, but one thing that I took out from that, now that I'm grown up, is it was out of what we lacked as a child, right? So we grew up without my father. My mom raised us with her siblings. So we saw another side of family that looked neither than what we had. And instead of us to be craving for it, we wanted to be a part of it. And then we come from a family where if you behave like that, you are probably an Ogbanje. So Ogbanje is something not nice. It's either you are possessed of the devil or you're possessed by a witch or something. So nobody held us by the hand and be like, oh girl, I know that this is how you feel, but it doesn't work that way. Sort of talk us out of it and be like, instead, when this family, called my mom and then called us together, tried to educate us on how, life is, that you don't just wake up and you don't want to, belong to your family anymore. My mother, and they said, so the woman asked us to pack our bags back home. When they took us back home, they gave us the beating of our lives. That is another thing there. So it was the only language